Results are the only thing that matters, and I want to show you some really exceptional ones. Most people are happy if they get in front of 1 to 2 doctors or medical specialists looking for a mortgage each month. We aim higher by providing something even more valuable. Here's some really quick results. Take Wendell Baker. We were able to generate 5 appointments with doctors across the US in his first 2 months, and with those results he closed a $1 million plus mortgage and is now scaling to 3 or 4 appointments a week. We have a whole bunch of stories just like this, and I can go on, but I want to get into the meat of this. After talking with thousands of mortgage lenders, they all want the same thing, a consistent flow of qualified borrowers, but here's a shocking truth. The most qualified prospects come from referrals, and it can take a long time just to be top of mind with a referral source, let alone have them think of you when someone comes to them needing your services. And if a lender is getting leads online, they're usually generated from an ad that's talking about low down payment options, where there's been no relationship built and the prospect is not qualified, or just interested in rate shopping, resulting in close rates of 0 to 2% if you're lucky. With so many lenders vying for referrals and leads, why are so many lenders getting referrals and leads while others that have a wide tool belt of mortgage options and quick approval times and more experience, why are they struggling to get in front of qualified prospects? The answer is simple. They must be doing something different because they're getting different results. You need 3 things to build a successful mortgage business. First, you need an audience of qualified prospects who can afford to own a house. You can't sell someone a house if all they can afford is rent. Second, once you get in front of that person, you need to get their attention. You have a compelling reason for them to want to work with you. Finally, once that borrower commits, you need to deliver, or you're out of a client or a referral source. Each of these are skills in their own way. Now, the reason why they struggle, they kind of suck at all 3 of these. But if they don't suck at all 3 of these, they focus on one of these and they struggle to make everything else work. All 3 of these have to work for you to grow your mortgage business. It's a constant balancing act in a game of whack-a-mole. Drum up some business from realtor referral partners through open houses and networking events. Stay in front of that referral partner long enough to get a shot at a referral, all to have them drop off from a deal you couldn't approve or another lender coming into the relationship. Go back to networking events. It's just one giant mess in a huge constant hamster wheel. I know some hardcore lenders that can get meetings with premium clients like doctors and specialists, but the service stinks and they lose clients and referral sources. Lastly, I know other guys that are absolute ninjas and they crush it for their clients, but they suck at getting doctors' attention. How do we solve these problems for these lenders? We focus on a product that can carry the weight of the first 2 steps so you can focus on delivering on the third. Let's look at the first step, getting qualified prospects. Getting a client that's a perfect 10. This client has it all, and because they have it all, everyone is throwing themselves at them. So your first job is to get an audience with a busy prospect like a doctor who has a million things pulling at them. Every mortgage feature, communication, or closing time promise has been used to death. They've heard this before from hundreds of other lenders. They've heard it and they've ignored it. To get this right, you need to draw them in with what they want most, and it's not a lender that's saying they can close anything fast and are good communicators. Now you need to get over that hump. Even if you do get in front of a premium prospect like a doctor, you have to answer a simple question. What do you have to offer that's valuable? Value is 2 things, something your prospects want in a really high interest way, and exclusivity. If everyone can do it, then it's not that valuable, and if you're the only one that can do it but no one wants it, it's also not that valuable. The only way you can get their interest is if what you have to offer is perceived as valuable. But here's the thing. I talk to lenders all the time. They have case studies, they can provide a wide array of mortgage options, they have results, and they've been around for years, and they're having trouble even getting prospect meetings. Borrowers are getting really jaded from lenders not doing what they said they would, and it's getting really hard to stand out from the noise. So now into step 2, you have an audience, they have the business you want. The problem is, what you're selling them is not unique or special. In fact, you may even hear them say, I see so many lenders offering me this. I get 10 people a day, why are you different and why should I listen to you? And they should ask these questions, right? Good mortgage options are what's scarce, and you're a commodity and there's so many other lenders they can apply with. So you golf and give a good answer, but you and the prospect both know you really haven't answered the question. You can't really do anything that other lenders can't. Maybe you can get better rates or close in record time, but let's be honest. The only thing a doctor or surgeon worries about is whether or not you can help them get a hassle-free specialized solution so that they can focus on time with their family and in their job. Step 2, getting their attention. Now, if you get a way to get in front of a doctor, it's likely you have only one shot to get their attention, enough to educate them and build enough trust to get an application, and that's a tall order if it's just one opportunity. If you do manage to get them to work with you, you're probably still having to prove that you're as good as you say you are. But more than likely, the interaction gets lost in a sea of other lenders' voices and messages they ignore. But can you blame them? If it was you, wouldn't you want the best deal? Would you work with the first lender you talked to if you felt like there are so many other lenders at the same level wanting to lend to you? Of course not. Just like in marketing, you need to have a way to do two things: make an offer that they want and get them to trust you that you can deliver on it. They need to be interested long enough to see you're offering something that sets you apart from your peers. After all that, you finally get a referral. Now it's time to deliver results. So step 3. There's a lot of pitfalls here too. With the rise in government regulation, it's becoming harder to get deals approved. Building relationships through socializing and repeated meetings work, but they take time to get established to the point of getting their business. And in that time, there's a sea of other lenders and realtors trying to get their attention. This is where it comes down to you and your tool belt. If you want a doctor or medical specialist to work with you, you need to be a specialist yourself. The problem is that mortgage lenders get lost in trying to be everything to everyone and end up being nothing to no one. So if doctors or specialists are going to notice you, it'll be because you come across them as a specialized tool that will do a better job at helping them than any other lender up until this point. We've developed a solution that solves your first 2 problems as long as you have the specialized mortgage tool belt to deliver on the third. How much easier would it be for you if you knew you had the ability to get doctors coming to you for advice? Over the past few years, we've developed a technique that allows us to find and engage all the doctors and specialists in your extended network that are looking to borrow. If you knew how to ensure a relevant message gets past all the gatekeepers, you can ensure that message gets heard. It's so accurate, we've been able to guarantee appointments with doctors looking to borrow at a cost of $50 per appointment. We've worked with some of the top 10% of U.S. lenders and cut their prospecting costs by 60%. We've built lenders' networks of doctors into the several thousands, and we've been able to increase the mortgage qualification rate for $1 million plus mortgages from 1 to 3% to 30 to 40%. So here's my offer to you. If this sounds interesting to you, if you're tired of hitting your head against the brick wall trying to get doctors' attention, and if you're tired of trying things that don't work, we've built a partner program for you, the same one you saw Wendell do in the beginning. We solve your prospecting and referral problems by helping you find and engage premium prospects through proven message sequences and touch points. We have lenders getting crazy response rates from doctors and specialists. Premium prospects need a different angle. Being able to come at them through a warm market approach to help them self-identify who's going to borrow next, and being able to turn them into your borrowing clients absolutely turns heads. You'll be able to get meetings with doctors and specialists looking to borrow, and once you get those meetings, you'll be able to close them for 2 reasons. You have absolute confidence in your ability to deliver results, and your specialized method of getting results is new and unique compared to the sea of generalist lenders coming to them. If you have a specialized offer, then we can show you how to revolutionize your doctor outreach to find all the doctors in your indirect network nationwide and bring them into the multiple touchpoint conversations. We can help you supply them with all the information they need to get them interested in having a discussion, so you just need to focus on those that are ready. We also show you how to position yourself as a hub that doctors are looking to borrow from, with them aligning with you like spokes on a tire. Now, I'm not going to go into huge depth here on the technique because I have another video I can send over after you set up a call if you have what it takes and you want to learn more. So here's what you need to do next. We have limited seats in the states we work in, and that's so we don't dilute the effectiveness of it. If everyone could do this, we'd recreate all the problems that I just talked about on this video. By signing up for the call, you're going to get the following: an in-depth tech video that breaks down our direct outreach approach and how it's completely revolutionary and nobody is doing this. That I can completely guarantee to you. If you've run direct outreach methods in the past, we've been able to get results for the top 10% of lenders, and it all comes down to having the right audience and spacing your message over time. Second, on the call you're going to learn more about the offer, how to get started, and what are the other things that we can help you with. Third, if it's a fit, you're going to get the opportunity to try our strategy with satisfaction guarantee because we're that confident we can grow your network of doctors and get the right ones talking to you. So book a call, learn more about this, show up on the call, and you're going to get one of the best trainings and learn more about this new disruptive technique. So if you're just starting out, this is an end-to-end system: how to grow your network, how to generate conversations, and how to get premium clients. You get to rely on us to generate the conversations for you, so you don't have to stress one bit about generating conversations, so you can focus on closing. If you already know how to prospect and sell and deliver, then great. Well, now you can deliver results, and that's going to get you appointments and close you at a faster rate. So whatever stage you're at, sign up for the call, and we look forward to speaking with you.